Hey you guys, I am D Venom, and please allow me to raise your vibrations. Happy end of the weekend, you guys. I hope your weekend went accordingly as planned. I also hope that you all stayed on the straight and narrow and did not do anything to lower and or jeopardize one's vibrations. With that being said, it's going to be a quick episode tonight because I have things to do, including go to work tomorrow. So let's dive right into it, you guys. Alright, as I said, happy end of the weekend. It is Sunday, and most of us have to get our asses up and go to work tomorrow, and that includes me. You know, I'm happy to be back in the work field, and I'm happy to be doing something with myself aside from drugs and things of that particular nature. So it feels good. This is not going to be a long episode. It's going to be quick. And I just want to shoot content just saying to the world that I am truly blessed. And I don't even have a lot of money at this particular point. I am like completely flat ass broke. I have about maybe $7 or $8 worth of change. And I have like maybe $5.66 in my bank account, and that's it. I'm tapped. I went to the dispensary, but before I called them, I wanted to know how many points I had accumulated with them, and did I need to purchase anything in order for me to utilize those points. Come to find out, I didn't have to purchase anything, thank God. All I had to do was just go in there, see how many points I had towards something, and I got me a nice half-gram cart, 90-something THC, and I've had this lemon pound cake. I've had this, I've had it before, and lemon pound cake ain't no joke. So by being a half gram, I have to smoke it like I have some damn sense in order for it to survive and last. But aside from that, I didn't have to come off any money. But there was a young man that was in the dispensary, and I felt so bad for him because shit like this unfortunately happens, especially when it comes to the bank locking and freezing up your cards for no apparent reason and whatever else. And he went to take out cash from the ATM, and he used one machine and it denied him. So he went and tried another machine and it denied him. And he asked someone in the dispensary, hey, can I send you $100 or something to that particular nature? Either way it goes, he was going to send them $100, and they dispense it back to him so he can get his product from the dispensary. But that person was like, no, they didn't want to get involved. And eventually they asked I think maybe, did they ask another person? I'm not sure. But I do know that I stepped in, because I felt bad for him. And I'm just like, what do you want done? How did this work? So they were explaining to me how they would send me the money, Cash App it or whatever else the case may be. But if they were to Cash App it, then they would have to go through my bank, and it would be a lot to go through. And a lot of people just didn't want to get involved for that simple fact. It would be a little bit to go through. And some people probably thought it was shady, because it's just like, well, if your card is locked from the bank, because this is what the young man said, his card was locked, and I believe him, because my card was locked, and I didn't realize it. And, they were like, their card is locked, and what they would do was send me the money via Cash App, and then I would have to send it to my bank, and, all this type of shit. I'm not saying that it sounded shady, because it didn't sound shady, but it's just the fact that, time-wise, I really I did have the time, but I didn't. If it was something simplified, I probably would have helped him out. You know, like I told him, if I had the money, I would definitely help you out, because, you know, he came that far in regard to going to the dispensary and picking out product, you know, before picking out product, standing in that damn line and, you know, waiting, and then from there picking out product, and, you know, you come to find out you can't get it, and that sucks. So that's why my heart, you know, I just felt bad. So anyway, there was nothing I can really do, and I could tell that on the look on his face, he was just so discouraged. And we both left, and I came up to a stoplight, and there was a man with his dog, and the dog barked at me and stuff like that, not in a bad way, but, you know, it was just me at the stoplight, and it was almost like the dog was saying hi. I didn't read the guy's I don't want to say note or letter or whatever. You know how homeless people usually have a board or whatever that states why they're pretty much collecting money or soliciting. And I didn't read it or anything like that. I don't know if the dog was in need of food or what. But I instantly went and all that change that I had, because I forgot to tell you guys that I forgot to tip the young lady at the dispensary. Anyway, I forgot to tip her because I had left the change in my car because I was so in a rush to get into the dispensary. But anyway, after tipping her and trying to help the young man, I left. That's when I seen a guy with his dog at the stoplight, and you know, he smiled at me and everything, and the dog barked, and yeah, I just thought that it was just nice. And I instantly reached in my little change thing, knowing that this is all the money that I pretty much have until I accumulate a paycheck from my new job. I just grabbed. I don't even. Excuse me. My throat is dry. I'm sorry, you guys, and I don't have anything to drink. I don't even know how much money I grabbed to give this man. I just know that I grabbed a fistful of money, and I have huge hands. So I probably gave him about $5 or maybe $3. I don't know. It was somewhere. It was $5 or less of my change, and this is all I have to survive on until otherwise. But I didn't think anything about it. And he said all he needed was $4 for something. And I can't think of what he said, but he was just like, thank you so much. And, you know, he just thanked me. He was very grateful. And my heart was elevated. I felt good. I was happy. And I took a little ride, and I was listening to, where is it? Because I have to share this with you guys. I'm always sharing something with y'all, and I have to share this ASMR video with you guys because this girl was fucking up that damn chicken. I don't know what it is with Asian chicken versus American chicken. Y'all chicken be so crispy. I know y'all use panko, but what the fuck else do y'all be using? Because and then aside from that, she had good ass speakers. I mean, not speakers, but a good ass microphone. So it really picked up on those crunches, and oh my God, I haven't eaten chicken like that, you know, in a while. I mean, I dip here and there in regard to chicken, but I heard so much about it that I kind of leaned back from it. But the way that she was eating this chicken, and the way that it looks and the way that it sounds, I'm just like, damn, I need some crispy ass chicken in my life. But anyway, hopefully you guys have paper and pencil. And the name of the video, courtesy of YouTube, is called ASMR Crispy Fried Chicken Pona, Pona, Pam. Again, ASMR Crispy Fried Chicken Pona, Pam. Let me tell y'all something. I was riding around with my windows down and listening to that extra loud, okay? All the way max. And I would purposely get my ass in the middle lane just so people can hear what I was listening to and take it. You know, some people rolled up their windows, some people left their windows down, some people, you know, kept alongside with me so they can listen to it, I allege. But I was cracking up on some of those crunches. And then you know how you get a piece of chicken and you hold it in your mouth and you just letting it just melt in your mouth and you sucking it off the bone type of scenario. The chicken is so motherfucking crispy. When she did that, it sounded like static. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just that it's funny to me. I don't know about anybody else, but it's funny to me. So that's why I shared it with you guys, because I know there's the ASMR community out there that absolutely loves all versions of ASMR, regardless if it's chewing gum, eating food, eating something crispy. I love a crispy ASMR video, whether it's raw vegetables, pork skins, chips. If it's crispy, I'm in for it. What is that? Slime. I mean, there's just all sorts of ASMR out there that people can enjoy. And, yeah. So if you guys happen to ride around with that, if you guys happen to ride around listening to that particular ASMR video that I just shared with you guys, let me know and comment. And, it's funny to me. But those were my blessings for today, you guys. I tried to help the young man at the dispensary, and though I could have, you know, I just kind of leaned back from it, you know, and I helped the guy out. I helped him out with his dog, and I feel so good. I'm so elevated, and I'm ready to go home, make some food so that I can have, and get prepared for bed. I have to get up early in the morning. Tomorrow is court. Recall, I got pulled over January 18th of 2000, this year, for driving under the influence of methamphetamine. Did I ever tell you guys that story? Oh my God. Yeah, I was working at the casino and blah, blah, blah. If I did, I'm sure I did tell you guys that story. I'm still going to court for that. And I'm almost done. I have 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out in regard to achieving my driver's license back. I have one more class to attend, and I think this is the judge that is calling me, because they called me a couple of days ago and left a message because I missed the phone call, and it sounded just like the judge, and she was saying, like, you know, you have one more class to attend, blah 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 blah, yada yada yada, and if I need help getting that accomplished, then, you know, let them know. Yes, I need help getting that accomplished. I am broke and I have no motherfucking money. And, so I'm going to see what the courts are going. I'm not going to let them know that I have a job. I'm just going to let them know that I'm broke. And I heard on that message that if it's something that the courts can do in regard to me taking this course and whatever else, then let that be the reason. And if y'all are willing to pay for that, which I'm not sure if the courts are willing to do that or not, then hey, I'm willing to go through the classes and get it over and done with. And just give me my license back. That's all I want. And I think I would have accomplished a lot. But I am so blessed, you guys, and I don't really have a lot. Don't get me wrong. I have my vehicle, I have my life, I have Source, I have you guys, I have my family, I have 1 or 2 or 3 good friends, and I have me. I'm no longer doing methamphetamine. My life has picked up in tremendous ways. I'm about to obtain my license back. I have a roof over my head. I have food. I have more than enough food in my stomach. What more could I possibly want? You know, I have to be grateful for the things that I have right now. And when I tell you that I am truly grateful for the things that I have in my life at this moment, right now, I truly, truly, truly am. And I want the universe source, the ancestors, and anyone else that's on my side right now helping D-Venom out in any particular way, whether that is spiritually or the non. I appreciate you entities. I really, really, really do. So anyway, you guys, I have to get things together. It's already 7:03 here in Arizona. And once again, my Arizonans, thank you guys very, very much for downloading my episodes. There was something I was going to share with you guys in regard to a Mark Davis. I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with this particular person, but they own a company called Chief Building Services. Do not work for this particular individual. I hate to put him on blast, but he cheated me out of money, and he cheated a lot of people out of money, according to the Labor Department. And I tried to go through court and everything like that to obtain my money, and I did everything the legal way, and the legal way can only do so much, which is fucked up. You got people out here working for this motherfucker, and they are putting labor and whatever else into the situation, and he's not paying anybody, and he knows that he can get away with this. That's why I'm not sure if he's continuing to do this, but, he has been, and I'm pretty sure he still is. And I don't like shit like that. And I am asking the universe right now, if you already haven't put karma on him, put it on him, because this is not right. I could use that money that I worked for in order to get my license back or put on a bill or whatever. It's my money. And the fact that I got bill collectors hitting me up and shit, it's just like, damn, everybody got their hand out for motherfucking money. My hand's been out for my motherfucking money, and I haven't received my shit yet. So, I hate to put them on hold, but y'all motherfuckers are gonna have to wait, just like, I've been waiting. And obviously nothing's going to happen. I'm not going to get any funds, and that's jacked up. And even a worker that I was working alongside with told me that they have money issues with this company. Sometimes people get paid late and all of that type of shit, but they felt obligated to work there because they have a child or children. And to me, that's a bunch of bull, because this is Arizona, and Arizona has plenty of motherfucking jobs, and especially cleaning and janitorial jobs. I'll probably tell you guys the story in regard to when I was working for Mark, I believe it's M. Davis. And if that's not the correct name, which I know that it is, Mark M. Davis, I do believe, that owns Chief Building Services here in Arizona. Beware of this particular individual and do not work for them. Anyway, unless they got their shit together, which I highly, highly doubt. But like I said, I hate to put them on blast, but I've been waiting a long time for my money, and I have not received anything. And then they sent me a check, and I deposited the motherfucker, and come to find out, it bounced. So, I don't know if I had to owe the bank back money, which I don't think so, but something occurred, and I'm just like, this is really messed up, I thought that I had $230 something, that I earned, and this is a bounce fucking check. I don't like people like that. So universe, again, if you have not given this person their karma, please do. I was working for I probably will go into the story real quick, but I was working for a Chinese restaurant. What is it? Not egg rolls, spring roll. Oh my God. Anyway, it's meant for me not to go into the story tonight because I can't even remember. Sushi. I believe it was sushi. Yeah, it's centered around sushi. Something sushi, something. Anyway, Chief Building Services is like a maintenance service that hires people to clean up for various different organizations, restaurants and stuff like that. And I was entitled to clean for something sushi something. I can't think of it, but I heard that it was difficult to work for Asians, and I hate to say that, but this is what I heard. And now that I have worked for some of them and quit on their ass, I see that at least these set of Asians, it was a little difficult. Now, I understand there's a language barrier, but one day the owner and someone else, it was a male and a female, they had some entitlement to the restaurant because they came while I was cleaning after hours. And obviously the female was watching me clean, and I guess I wasn't on my knees enough. So when she came at me, she was like, on your knees. And I'm looking at her like, on my knees to do what? Eat your pussy or do? I mean, you're not telling me nothing. And even if that was the case, I'm not finna do that because I don't like coochie like that. But I just didn't understand where she was coming from. So basically, she went in a little further and said, on my knees to get crumbs underneath different stations that they had set up in that damn kitchen. Baby, that was it for me. I'm just like, nope. Because, I mean, not that I had a problem getting the crumbs underneath the tables and all that, but it was just the way that she came at me, language barrier or not. And the way they have a lot of stuff under there, so it's just like, are you talking about under the stove? Are you talking about under this? I mean, it's just like, yeah, there's a lot of crumbs to pick up. I mean, they use panko for every motherfucking thing pretty much. So it's a lot of that damn shit to pick up. And I wasn't doing it. But, yeah, so anyway, he and I had some words about some things, and, I was just telling him, you need to be trying to get on these people for talking to your employers like trash, telling me to get on my knees. And, I don't like stuff like that, but I don't like him. So, whatever. But as I said, I believe his name is Mark M. Davis. He's a melanin. And do not work for him. Please don't. Unless he's gotten his stuff together or been arrested or whatever. He need to be arrested because the labor department wouldn't tell me how many people that he stooped out of their money. But it was, from the sounds of it, quite a bit of people. So, yeah, I have to put the warning out there. Anyway, you guys, I am going to end this content. 22:33 was the time of the recording when I looked down at my phone. But I'm going to end this, and that was my phone giving me a message alert. Or, no, I think it was the temperature. Either way it goes, that was my phone chiming in. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this content and get home, but I just wanted to share how blessed I am with the world, because I am. And as I said, I don't have much, but I have much. And what little bit of money that I do have, which is definitely not much, I was still able to help someone out, and I believe that was God and one of his beautiful, beautiful animals testing me, and I passed that test, and I feel good. So with that being said, you guys, y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, and blessed evening, day, or night. Day, evening, and or night, and I will see you guys on my next upload. All right. Namaste, and I'm out. And before I go, not just I am blessed, we are all blessed. Now I'm truly out.